and yeah, that's why I love it.
Definitely. Well, now for you, you have an interesting story, but I'm not going to steal your shine. That's not for me to do. But in general, what's your biggest challenge out there on the baseball field?
Oh man, that's a tough one. But I'd probably have to say the first is with my own hearing loss.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, just communicating with my teammates and also with coaches, and even with umpires.
Absolutely.
As well. Just sometimes things could go wrong. Like sometimes, even when I'm sweating, like the sweat could just pour over my hearing aids. So it could just block the microphones out, or
really?
Just something, or just some weird little things as well. So
right. Because with sports, we got to sweat a little, right?
Right.
Hell, I'm sweating right now.
Right.
It's a sport.
Well, I mean, you have such an interesting story because you're playing, like you said, almost a quarterback of that. You see that. You have to kind of help your team out with that.
Right.
But you're playing with, where you have a challenge of hearing, but you have your hearing aids. So you have to communicate with a lot of, with sign language.
We do a lot of signals as well. And in order to, like for me, how my coaches communicate with me with determining what the next pitch is going to be, they have a whiteboard with a number, and I have one of those quarterback kind of like play
cuffs on your wrist.
You don't have to tell all your secrets because you guys are getting ready to play.
We play them in state. I want to know what you're doing.
You don't have to tell your secrets. See, guys like Jeff will be like, okay, watch that 2.
Ford said when there's a 2, it's a curveball. When it's a 3, it's a slider.
Well, it changes every game. So
there you go.
See there? It should stay the same so I know what's going on. So I can look smart.
Well, and we have and like you said, I forgot who said it earlier, but
I said
we have a W.
If it was smart, I said it.
We have a W on our chest every day, so I don't think it's going to matter.
Hey, I like to see this. Hey,
brutal.
Very tough. I think that's great. I think kids need to understand that just sports isn't just for you challenge yourself. I'm pretty sure when you first started, it was kind of intimidating because you're like, how is this going to work? But you took that chance. I think that's more encouraging for myself in life, but just to see young men like yourself taking that chance out there, that's excellent, man. I think it's, it needs to, I think, Bill, for, coming out, talking with you gentlemen and getting this going and finding out these stories, because it's, it's very interesting to me to play. I have my hearing, I have all that, but when you hear someone like yourself that's still doing that, but you're successful, that's great. You know what I mean? And it has to encourage other kids to do that. It has to encourage your teammates to say, hey, I need to step it up because he's stepping it up and he's not making any excuses, right? You get to throw a lot of dirt.
He's getting like, I'm sick of listening to it.
Definitely. But that's great. Let's go on next. And we have Evan. Sorry, Evan. I apologize. Evan, tell us about yourself, Evan. You actually, your position that you play, what do you play?
Yeah, I played first base. I played all 4 years of high school. So, that's obviously going to be my favorite position.
Absolutely.
Who's your favorite player?
I got to go with Cargo.
Really?
Yeah. Playing right now. I love Helton.
Sure.
But current player is Cargo.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. What do you like about Cargo? What do you think he does well?
Well, he's a great fielder, but, great hitter.
Mm-hmm. You left-handed?
I bat lefty,
throw
but
righty.
throw righty.
Right. Okay, good. What's your biggest tool that you have that you use on a daily basis on the field? What do you do best? What do you do?
Well, I like to think probably my strongest. I think I'm probably best at defense, honestly.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. He stops, right?
Yeah, right. That's why I love first base. You always, you're kind of always in the action. Always getting the ball thrown over. So yeah, that's probably my favorite.
Ford said you can't hit it.
Now,
hey, you can punch him. It's okay.
Nah.
And I was just kidding. Anybody listening, I'm not promoting violence.
Right. Or bullying now. Come on, man.
Listen,
and you're in the school system.
Hey, it was a joke. I was kidding.
Now,
Ford's going to get it later.
Evan, for yourself, your bio, because Field of Stands has excellent bios out about you guys that they're going to introduce to the fans and the crowd. So when you go and support that on May 6th, definitely pick them up, learn about the kids, know who they are. But, I was reading here, and one of them, it states, person I would most like to meet. And it states you would like to meet Jackie Robinson.
Right.
I think that's very interesting because, you like to ask him, what motivated him to keep going through all the tough times.
Right.
And, you realize it was tough and a challenge for yourself.
Yeah.
What motivates you?
Just really my love of the game. This is my last year playing, and, at times it's really kind of gets to me at times, I guess.
Definitely.
It's probably going to be the last year that I play competitive baseball ever. And so just, staying motivated, my love of the game basically keeps me.
Definitely. And that's good, though, because, it's that camaraderie that sports build. But throughout life, one thing that you understand is it's that relationship. In life, it's always a team. Some way, somehow, you got to be able to work together, whether it's I like this person or I don't. Yeah. And I think you fell in love with the process of everything and just being with that team and going out and compete. And that's why I say high school is the last pure form, of it, because it's complicated. If you don't play, you don't understand it.
Right.
No one understands. It's like, man, so what? You get your time to yourself, but it's like, it's not like that.
Yeah.
I can always sit down and play chess with my friends.
I want to do this.
I want to.
I am invested with my heart and my soul in this game, and it is something that you desire to do.
Yeah.
Look, I'm telling you right now, make them tear the uniform off you. If you want to play, if you want to play as an adult, there's opportunities to play. There's opportunities to play at club teams in college. You can play junior college ball. You can play Division I, Division II, Division III, whatever. If you want to keep playing, look for places to play, and then continue to
develop, grow, fight, battle. Because that's what sports is. So what? Don't let them tell you it's done. You kind of put that mark in yourself. If you gotta go walk on, you go walk on. There's so many other ways you can lead in sports. It's not just about the talent. They look for a lot of other characteristics. There it is. That's my man when it comes to words. I'm telling you guys.
I'm a wordsmith by nature.
It really does help you out. You can be that leader, that inspirational leader on the team. There's so many things that you can do, but just playing the game, you know it. You've played it for 4 years. So I totally agree with you, Jeff. Hey, go after that.
Play as long as you can play until you can't physically do it anymore. Because truthfully, as we talked earlier with Coach Wendell and Tasha, your physical being is only a small part of your life, but it is a very finite part of your life. It is over when it's over. When you're not able to do baseball is not something you can play till you're 85 years old. You can play golf, you can play tennis. Okay, you can run, you can walk, you can compete in the weight room when you're old as well.
Right.
Ultimately, baseball, football, basketball, those are sports that are finite. Make them rip the uniform off and play it as long as you can.
Absolutely.
As long as you want to. You have the heart and desire, keep doing it. Look for those angles
and
look for those avenues to play.
Now, one question for you. What part of baseball do you love and what part do you dislike?
Oh, man. It's probably easier to answer what part is toughest. The mental game, I think, can be really challenging at times. You get in these slumps, kind of, and it's for people who don't play baseball. It's kind of hard for them to really understand. Getting in and out of those slumps can be really difficult.
Right. Where else are you going to fail 7 out of 10 times?
Exactly.
Fail, just flat out not do what you're supposed to do.
Right.
It's hard, man.
Yeah, it is. Baseball isn't the toughest physical sport, but I think it's probably one of the toughest mental sports in that aspect.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
Wait a minute.
We
just agreed.
I know.
That doesn't happen.
What time is it?
You guys have seen history right there. We literally agreed at the same time.
4:10.
Yes. That was history.
4:09.
Go ahead. We'll let you finish.
No, we won't. Or I won't. I got something to say.
Well, yeah, I mean, but pretty much every aspect, even that aspect, the challenges. I love that part too because it does challenge you, push you to, become a better person, better player. So
that kind of takes away the next question. What's your biggest challenge? So it's the mental. And that's great, though, because I think a lot of people don't understand sports is a mental. They always say 90% mental, 10%, and no one gets it unless you're in it.
Right.
And you're in it. And I did play baseball, and I understand it's those slumps. People say, well, you stand around. Well, during that standing around, I'm actually playing. Unlike you said with track for your guys up there at Fort Morgan, you're waiting, and then you maybe about 15 minutes or 20 minutes, 30 minutes before you start getting focused. But through that whole time on the field, you have to stay focused. You have to stay in the zone of the game as you're going, because instantly you can have a play coming.
If you're not, the ball will find you.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
It will find you.
Right. As soon as you're not paying attention.
That's right.
Well, you used to watch the clouds.
Yeah, I did. Actually, it's funny you say that. My mom and dad were giving me crap about chasing dandelions and bugs and stuff out of left field when I played t-ball. When I was a kid, they were like, there's no way that kid's going to have attention span to play baseball.
That
Truth
is so funny.
Ultimately, the game is about the mental preparation. But
Absolutely.
as we talk about specializing each particular play, it is the hardest part for a kid, and even as a professional, is to devalue each particular play. What I mean by devalue it is, if you're going to win a conference championship, or if you're going to win a point in tennis, or if you're going to win or make a shot in golf or basketball,
right?
You have done it a million times.
Yeah.
Just let it happen. Be
Absolutely.
an athlete. Let it happen.
Yeah.
Don't let your mind. This 6 inches gets in the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of times, and ultimately about slumps in baseball. It is about that. You just think you're never going to get out of it. Ford's over here saying like, "Hey, I can't." But the point is that ultimately you fight yourself,
Right.
and that's the beauty of the game.
Yeah.
Baseball is the best game going because of the mental aspect
Absolutely.
and the physical piece. It is an individual sport played by a group of people who are a team.
Absolutely.
And if you don't take care of your job, and you don't take care of your job, and you don't take care of your job, you're not going to win. And that's ultimately the process of it, and it's a byproduct of just the process. It is nothing more than doing the same things you've done every day in practice with commitment, conviction, and perfection. If you cannot do those things, you're not going to win. It's just a byproduct.
Now, is that your pregame speeches that you give?
That's right.
You're about to make them right out, get suited up. Come on. Let's introduce number 17 for Denver West. Thank you very much, Evan, too, also, as we'll keep going around. Number 17, Denver West. Go ahead and tell everybody your name.
My name is Jose Bañales. I'm a junior at Denver West High School.
Absolutely. Junior, senior.
Junior.
And Ford, you're a junior. Okay, so you two are coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know he gets mad at you two sometimes. Like, you're lucky. You got one more go round.
One more time. Yeah.
Now, Jose, for yourself, I've read on your bio, you have some great things taking place for yourself also. You have just as we talk about student athletes, we always want to give, great praises to that. I appreciate that. I preach that to my kids. I preach that to everyone that I'm out there with, that kids are in sports. You know what I mean? I make sure I let them know. But he has a 4.3 GPA.
Is that good?
Man, see, there it is. That's how you know it's good.
Well, the deal is that I didn't have 4.3 total, I don't think, for 4 years.
For 4 years. And that's excellent,
sure.
for yourself. What is it that, pushes you with sports and to, keep those grades? What's your mission here?
I feel like my mission in the end is just do all these successful things and just to come back and help the people out that's helped me back in the past. Because you know how they say it takes a village to raise a community?
Absolutely.
It takes a village to raise a child. I just want to be that child that comes back and just helps the village and just give back to show them that, while you guys raised me, I want to help, give back in many sorts of ways.
And that's important, though. But that's good you see that now. You're going to be very inspirational to others around you and, letting that be your motivation because you do see into the future. You're not thinking for the now moment. You're doing the now. You're thinking of the now, but you're also thinking of that future. But you want to also set yourself in stone. You're like, sound like you want to have some legacy, huh?
Yes.
You're looking for a legacy out there, huh? Definitely. That's good, though, man. That's good. What are you looking at for colleges? And
colleges, in-state, I'm going to for sure apply to CU Boulder, CSU, Fort Collins, and University of Denver. But I'm still going to try my best and just apply to all those big colleges, those prestigious colleges, Stanford, Cornell, Harvard. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's worth the shot.
Who's your principal over there at West?
Ruth Valdivia.
Okay. Was Joe Seitz over there? Joe Seitz did Antonio Escobar. They're doing the Oh, what's the other campus at the West? I'm trying to think of the.
So there's West Legacy,
Yes.
West
Yeah.
Career Academy,
Right.
West Generation.
It's Career Academy. I
Oh,
believe.
there you go.
Okay. Sorry. Get off
So,
topic.
for yourself, though, that's Jeff's, though.
I
For
am
yourself,
definitely off
what's your
topic.
favorite position to play and why?
I guess outfield, due to the fact that it's all about like my selfless acts. It's 'cause